The internet sucks, guys. I apologize for that. Let's continue what we were going through. So, you guys were talking about King Crimson, correct?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're just confused by Stan. We really can't explain it.
Dude, I had to go. I had to go to forums for that type of stuff, man. Like, I had just to understand because that's what I need my anime for. That's why anime I can visualize. It visualizes for me what is going on. So King Crimson, the anime will help me show me better. So, I like Doppio as a character. I thought it was interesting that the villain of this part had a split personality. I don't remember much his backstory, if he even had a backstory. Diavolo.
He played soccer. That's all we know.
He played soccer.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That is interesting that you don't know that much about him. He's interesting like that.
So I guess he kind of wins in that respect.
Yeah. The setting was all right. I mean, Italy and all that stuff. I'm whatever. I don't really care for Italy, but look, I don't hate Part 5. I do not hate Part 5. I just think John did better.
You hated it like a minute ago.
Yeah, man, he did. He did.
I did not say I hated it. I said I don't hate any part of JoJo.
Yeah.
It's just my least favorite.
All right.
I mean, same with me. I mean, I don't hate it. It's just my least favorite.
It's my number 3.
So you guys think it's better than part 1?
Oh,
Yeah, because part one was like the Jonathan versus Dio thing was just awesome because that's like a great intro.
I just think that I don't know, part 1. I don't think it should be counted as a JoJo part in a way. It should be like the introduction to it.
But then that just ruins the numbering.
Shut up, man.
Man, I love Part 5, man. You know, one of the reasons is, JoJo, ever since Part 3, pretty much became a battle series. The fights were kind of the main focus after that, right?
Right.
And Part 5, in my opinion, just has the most over-the-top, crazy, overpowered, and badass strategic fights out of all of them.
All right, are we done with this?
It's his peak.
Are we done with this?
I'll tell you guys this. Giorno is the worst JoJo for sure. He like you guys said, he barely fights. He's more of an assist guy. He's the supporting character to this story. The rest of Passion is the
Bruno.
main characters, in my opinion. Bruno.
I like Bruno. I like Bruno. Bruno is cool.
I really like Giorno's stand, but I like how the healing ability had a drawback. Like he replaced, I think it was Bruno's heart, right? So he replaced Bruno's heart, right? Or something like that.
I didn't remember that.
But he did that, but Bruno isn't really alive.
He's a
Bruno's
zombie.
like he's a walking zombie, yeah. Yeah, no.
Was he losing his sight and everything?
Yeah.
I just love the fact that Diavolo is so, even though you don't know shit about him, he's very involved with the story. I like the plot twist in the middle. How the story, you get a feel in the beginning, but once that comes, your heart starts pumping. You're like, fuck, Bruno's basically fucked up and basically a zombie after getting fucked up by this King Crimson. I don't like how Fugo left, and I really thought he was going to come back.
Yeah, for real. That would have been good writing, but
Yeah, I mean, you know the reason why Fugo left, right?
He's overpowered.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was because Araki was like, it was pretty much, it was like, it's not a stand or a power that like a good guy would have. That it's like release toxins into the air and it kills you in 30 seconds. It's like
right.
Yeah, it was overpowered. So you're like,
it's unworkable, man. That's
Yeah,
unworkable. All the fights are gonna end the same with that stand.
All right.
But I like the diverse amount of stands. Aerosmith. I like how faggy the characters look. It's hilarious. I like the setting.
Man, I forgot we were going through an order last time, but I think we forgot for part 4 our favorite character and least favorite character.
Koichi's my favorite.
Yeah, Koichi's my Okuyasu's my favorite. My least favorite was I don't know.
Man,
I don't have a least favorite.
Oh, the dad, Akira's dad.
Akira's dad.
No, Akira, Red Hot Chili Peppers. That guy was just.
Oh yeah.
That guy was just stupid.
I like that guy. He was a rock star. I liked him.
I think Okuyasu's brother was probably my least favorite.
Akuyasu's dad. There you go. Anyways.
Oh, dude.
I feel bad for his dad though.
Yeah.
No, for me it was like
Alright.
I'd say like those kids my favorite character, and then I don't know, like Okuyasu's brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, and favorite character. Well, this favorite fight, part 5. My favorite fight
Grateful Dead, man.
of part
Grateful Dead.
5 was Giorno versus Leaky Eye.
You are
Oh
such
my
a
God.
troll, bro. You're such a troll. Man.
Because at least it felt like a real fight, you know.
You know what fight I really like?
Yeah,
Bruno against the one guy on the ground.
man,
Oh.
I'm telling you,
Is that
like,
the train
Yeah.
one? Was that the
Yeah.
train one or the?
You know the one guy who was like able to like lower like the altitude of things. I forgot how his stand worked.
Green Day and Oasis.
Yeah,
Green Day.
Yeah.
Sick
That
shit.
disease that comes when you're like in a certain altitude.
yeah.
That fight was alright. I did not.
All right.
All right.
I did not like the Metallica fight.
Part 5 was mad intense.
Oh, for me, it's that with the Green Day and Oasis one, or the Metallica fight. What those two are like.
Yeah.
I like the character Oasis, the guy.
Dude, that was like a
little-
gay. That was like a gay cynical.
No, it was not, dude. It was like Frankenstein and Igor.
He was like his slave, dude. The
Yeah,
costume. too.
Frankenstein and Igor.
It seemed kind of gay to me.
I don't know,
Yeah.
because maybe part 5 just gives off that edge.
Yeah.
Oh.
It does.
I don't know.
You gotta make a distinction between like fabulous and gay, dude.
Yeah, we'll make something fabulous and what something gay.
No, but their relationship was gay.
It was not, man. Oh my god, what
I'm
is it? You
sorry.
talking about pedestry or apprenticeship?
No, they're
What-
the same age. It's just they were kind of like
Sadist,
it was like,
masochist?
yeah, exactly. It was like a slave kind of.
Oh
That's kinda
my
creepy.
god. Well, yeah, the guy was a sadist, and maybe you're right. Maybe it was a sadomasochistic relationship.
And
But
we're
that
just
does
sick
not.
of talking
Who
heads.
cares? Why are we talking about this? It doesn't matter. That fight was whatever. Metallica fight. Now that was trash. Anyways,
Part 5 was so intense, man. Those fights were incredible.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I liked the Grateful Dead fight. That was
my
good.
favorite. That's my favorite fight in the series.
Beach Boy. When Beach Boy was like, "Oh fuck, I gotta do this. Something. I gotta do shit now."
Beach Boy was like a retarded faggot in the beginning, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'm mistaken, brother."
And then his brother's like, he thinks his brother's dead. He's like, "Fuck, it's my turn now." He goes all serious. I'm like, yeah, that was great.
And
And
just how Bruno used those zippers, and how Grateful Dead was still alive under the train.
my
That fight
favorite.
was just insane.
I gotta say, my favorite fight though was I'm thinking because I don't remember most of the fights from Part 5.
Tells me you didn't read this part.
I skimmed through it. I'll say that.
I
But
was gonna give a review by skimming through it.
hey, Jeremy was gonna do it, so
Jeremy isn't here, is he?
whatever. I can't think of the third fight. I guess I'll just have to go with Leaky Eye. Really, that's the only memorable one. Okay, so anyways, what about you guys? What's your favorite fights?
They already said it, man.
Yeah.
Oliver?
Well,
He said Metallica and Oasis.
yeah.
Oh, wait, Oasis was the one Jono beat up, right?
No, Oasis. I mean,
Green Day.
Metallica or Green Day and Oasis. Yeah, I think Oasis is the one that Giorno beat up. It was the one on the plane
Yeah,
or the helicopter.
that's probably Giorno's defining moment in terms of fighting, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because he didn't really do much before that, besides Babyface, I think.
Yeah.
Mm.
So is that all we gotta say for part 5? Or
I mean, like, what really got to me was the way Bruno managed to be like the one guy. Was his name Oasis?
yeah,
Like the one guy on the ground?
the swimming guy.
Yeah.
I think the stand was Oasis, wasn't it?
Well, whatever,
Yeah.
him. Let's call
Yeah.
him Oasis. All right. So, like, the way he beat him up, for example, he, like, really thought, for example, because, like, Oasis was pretty much determining where Bruno was based on sound. And the way Bruno
Yeah.
counteracted was by, like, you guys remember that, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much, like, he got like, a car tire, and then he just, like, punched it.
Yeah.
And made it blow up. And he pretty much, like, destroyed his eardrums and Oasis eardrums.
Mhm.
So I was like, whoa. I mean, like, to me, they had, because already, like, I kind of knew Bruno was dead. But
Yeah.
I mean, now that he could not hear them, that only made things worse for me, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, this guy's like barely hanging on.
Yeah, he was like
Alright.
deteriorating right in front of your eyes, man.
Yeah.
Alright, man. Alright, so
And King Crimson was just, I love his elusiveness. How you don't know what the hell he is, and you never find out what he is. Oh no, the internet's fucking up again.
Yeah, man. Shit. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Let's get to part 6 already.
Wait,
Um,
favorite characters.
favorite characters, Bruno.
Bruno.
Least favorite character, Bjarno. Okay,
Oh,
part 6. Part
Character.
6.
Yeah,
All right, part 6. So we go to Florida. Oh, hold on a second. Yes.
Well, it's almost at 9
It's almost 9 o'clock, man. It's almost 9 o'clock, man. Come on.
Oh man.
It's almost 9 o'clock, man. Come on.
Oh
Sorry about that. Okay, that's cringy.
It's almost 9 o'clock, man. Come on.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Alright, let's get this done quickly before the internet blacks out. Okay, so part 6, Jolie and Cujo. It starts in Florida. 3 guys here live in Florida. I don't know about Jojo, but whatever. Yeah, so it was interesting to see it in my own setting. New Jojo's daughter, Jolie and Cujo. Strong female character, I like that. Way better than Giorno. And let me tell you, like part 6 was just greatness. Like that Google Dolls fight just starts it off right. It just starts it off like sky high right there. You see that reference I made? Sky high. It just goes up.
yeah.
Doesn't come down because it's just too amazing. Part 6 is my favorite part. I'll say it right now. It's perfection. The ending is just mind-boggling. Perfect. Perfect part.
I think you and I have different definitions on the word perfect, but okay.
Alright, whatever. Look. Part 6 has the best JoJo. Has the best fights. Has the best villain. Nah, okay, not the best villain. Gucci's whatever, but
What? Really? You think he's good?
I thought Poochie was fucking awesome.
I thought he was a Dio fanboy. I don't like fanboy characters, but whatever. Look, all right. So we don't. My internet's kind of acting up right now, so it's best that we just try to get as fast as done as
Yeah, man,
possible.
exactly. It's past 5.
Past 9. Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't care. All right. Okay.
His own stream.
So overview of JoJo Part 6. If you didn't know, and I don't know why you'll be watching this stream if you didn't know already, there's a huge thing that happens at the end of Part 6 where the whole universe resets because of Poochie's ability to like reach sky high or whatever.
Spoilers.
Who cares, Aubrey?
Stop trolling, bro.
Trigger on the finger. I'm just telling you, man. Finger on the trigger. Anyways, look. Who doesn't like Jolene? I mean, really. She's just so great. I mean, you guys could say anything you want, man.
I mean,
I don't want to be the only one talking here.
I think it's pretty cool, but like, okay, remember the part when like all the snails started like showing up, and pretty much
man.
Weather got his like memory back?
Yeah.
Alright, so pretty much at that point, when it turned out that Poochie was like under a bunch of like under a bunch of snails. To me, I don't know, cause like alright, well, first let me give some information. I thought that Dio's sons were like underwhelming. The other sons,
Yeah.
what do you guys think of them? I thought they were pretty lame. So you know they
Okay.
because like they pretty much we got them like one after another. That only made things bad for me because I was like, oh my god, your dad is like awesome. You guys suck. Jorno's cool.
Alright.
This is why Giorno was ruined for me in Part 6, because Giorno was special. He was Dio's kid. And then you have all these other fucking assholes, and it's like, I'm Dio's kid too, and it's like, okay, who cares about them anymore? Like,
Yeah, who cares about Joe? And the fun and the crazy thing is that Giorno was speculated to be there as well. So what happened to Giorno? Like Alvarez mentioned before, that Rocky forgets his characters. That he just forget about Giorno probably being there. If he was there, wouldn't he have to use his stand to stop him to disable the Made in Heaven stand? That he could have just survived the time skip.
I don't know, man. Fucking.
We're part 8, man. Something can happen. Something can happen. But anyways. I don't know what this guy just drawed, but whatever. Um, um, look, like I don't know what else to say about it. I just love JoJo Part 6. I love the prison setting of it all. I liked how it changes from male cast to female cast, so you get a different perspective. I liked FF, because she reminds me of Winona Ryder. Um, and then Anasui was whatever. I didn't like Anasui. Weather Report was cool.
Yeah, Weather Report. I thought Anasui was pretty cool.
Right. Impario, dude. Impario.
Yes,
That was my
dude.
favorite
Oh
character.
my god, that kid
Part
like
was
really
pretty cool.
amazed me. You
Yo,
know how
hey.
to do everything.
Yeah, man. Hey, yo, Alvaro, this isn't a One Piece stream. Okay, there you go. Let's like, I can't explain how much I love Part 6. Like, I just loved it. It was great humor, great everything.
Since you can't explain it, I got a feeling you're
Sorry.
just saying this because it has a female lead.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at this.
You're a
Look at this
feminist.
Part 5 fanboy right here, dude. Part 5 fanboy, dude.
All right, can I say can I speak my piece on Part 6?
I got my finger on the trigger, so.
Okay, Part 6, the beginning was amazing to me. I love how Jolene was pretty much being fucked over by her boyfriend.
Mhm.
I just love how her father pretty much neglected her, and when Jotaro came in, he kind of redeemed himself for me. The
Mhm.
beginning was just great, but once Goo Goo Dolls came in,
Oh my
that is probably the
god.
stupidest thing I've ever seen in JoJo next to the dancing part in Part 5.
Oh my god.
That
Can
Goo Goo
we
Dolls
like?
fight was stupid.
Can
And
we not?
we forgot to mention rats. There's a rat in Part 5. There aren't you?
There's a rat
Oh,
in every
yeah.
part. After Part 4, there's a rat.
In Part 6, she had to dress up as a rat in this stupid ass fight. That fight was terrible. Google Dolls. The only good thing about it was how she activated her stand.
Mm.
I do-
My favorite, I'll say it right now, since we're already talking about the fights, my favorite fight was Jailhouse Lock.
That was really cool.
The three, you remember three things, but then you forget. That was awesome. That was great writing right there.
What was the airplane fight? I forget the name.
Um,
The one with
That was one
Dio's
of the
kid.
sons. Yeah, it was one of the sons. That was my favorite fight.
That was really cool.
that was
Like,
that was a little hard to follow, but yeah.
No, the hardest fight to follow was Jumpin' Jack Flash for me.
What was the guy who made?
Dragon one? The Dragon one was so
Who was
terrible.
Bohemian Rhapsody? Who was Bohemian Rhapsody again?
His crackhead son.
yeah.
Then who was the last guy? That was the plane guy, right?
Yeah.
Musashi.
Yeah.
Musashi, yeah.
There was
Alright.
a bunch.
Okay. Least favorite fight. I already know Jeffrey Goo Dolls. You don't have to say it. My least favorite fight was Sky High because it was just so bland, boring. I'll say that there was a bland, boring fight. It was called Sky High, and I did not like that fight at all. So sadly, Part 6 is not as perfect as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
But that ending, though. Anyways, my favorite character, like I said, FF. It was just interesting to see, like, because
I teared up a bit when she died. I
Yeah.
was sad when she died.
if it's a she,
Shut
It was
up.
in a girl's body, so fuck it.
whatever, man.
I think my
It's
favorite
really-
fight was the one with the one guy who was like messing with like the atmosphere or pressure. What was it, pressure or the atmosphere?
You talking about the gravity guy?
Yeah. Was it
I
gravity?
didn't like
That was Japping Jack Flash.
Oh, my bad. Cause like I don't know the names. Like,
Yeah, Japping Jack Flash. Yeah, I mean, if you understood it, I thought it was fine. I didn't see it was. wrong
yeah, I
about
was
it.
like impressed because like you know.
It was a cool fight.
Because you're a JoJo 4 fan. Anyways,
I can't think of like a least favorite fight in Part 6. Probably Goo Goo Dolls.
why? Why?
Yeah.
We
I have
get
to think
introduced.
about it.
We get introduced to Jolene's string attack and everything.
But that's the best thing about it, man.
Yeah.
What's Stone Free a reference to as a
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix? Okay, that was
Goo
from
Goo Dolls.
the
More
second
like-
album. Yeah.
More like Poo Poo Dolls.
Hey, I don't know you could do that, man. My internet connection is bad.
That's
Okay.
funny. Alright.
Okay.
So,
Anyways, I
so
mean,
let's talk about the ending.
Right.
ending. Okay. So Poochie, the main villain, I don't know. I didn't even get an overview to it, but JoJo Part 6 ended. So they reached the Kennedy Space Center. You're trolling the fuck out of my. Oh my god, get this. We're trying to be professional here, man. All right. So Part 6, the ending happens. Then Poochie.
What do you mean?
How did Emporio?
happens?
How did Emporio escape that? I just still don't
He held
understand.
on to
Because
the
he got on that dolphin.
Yeah.
How the
Yeah.
dolphin survives?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I
like
don't get that.
it's like nature survives or something like that.
That's weird. Giorno makes nature, so he could have survived. Whatever. Whatever. I'm just theorizing. Okay. So and then it's basically there becomes a new universe, but then that universe ends when Emporio like demolishes Poochie with his stand with the weather report stand. The only thing is like a nail from One Piece. The only thing that could defeat him is rubber. Like the only thing that could defeat Made in Heaven is weather report. It's the only one stand that could defeat it, right? And then it reversed to a different universe because that was 2 universe changes, and it changes to Irene. That's the new Jolene Cujo. Jolene did a great sacrifice just to. That was really sad when Jolene died.
Let's give it up for Jolene Boys.
When the butterflies started flying away and everything, it was very emotional. Yeah. So yeah, I really like Part 6. I don't know why. Maybe because it was in Florida and I like the American setting. She was an American girl and everything. Yeah, she had the. I don't know if she was rich, but she had money.
I liked it too.
Yeah, I
Just
liked it.
the fights were. I didn't really like the fights that much.
If you don't like Google Dolls, you're not a big fan of Part 6.
For
Sorry.
me, Part 6 picked up when they got out of the jail.
I agree.
Yeah.
Beforehand, it
No,
was
man, the prison setting was what made it great.
No.
The capitalistic.
Look, you gave Part 5 shit for
The capitalist.
Look, you
like.
you like Part 3 because it taught you a lot of things.
Yeah.
It was very, very
Yeah.
varied in
Mhm.
terms of settings, and you gave Part 5 a lot of shit for being in the same setting.
It's not in the same setting. It's stuck in one boring country. Whatever.
One
How
boring
fun,
person.
how fun can a prison be?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, how fun can a prison
Because
be?
the thing that happened in the prison, man. You never watch those shows on TV about prison life?
How
What,
many
prison?
landmarks are there in prison? How many landmarks are there in prison compared to Rome? And
They go to landmarks later in Florida.
oh, but you said you didn't like when they left the prison.
Yeah,
What
I
are
didn't
you?
say
later.
I didn't say I didn't like it.
Contradictions?
I like prison, but I didn't say I didn't like it. I love the Kennedy Space Center. I've been there since I was a kid.
Oh man, I went there. It was
Yeah.
a cool place.
Yeah, you went there. You went there when the middle school had to get kicked out.
No.
Remember that, Jeffrey? Yeah.
All right, so should we talk
Part
about our
7.
favorite characters?
Part 7.
Alright, let's talk about
Alright,
Part
I'm gonna have
7.
to bounce because this is the part I'm in.
Wait, should we
No.
talk about our favorite villain before he goes?
Favorite villain?
No, should we talk about overall?
No, we could just do the Part 7, Part 8 quickly. I mean,
Uh,
you could just take off your headphones, Jojo. I'll do this when to come back. Or something.
Alright.
Like that. All right.
Wait,
You
alright.
could turn off your camera, or whatever.
yeah,
It's
just,
fine.
it's like
Yeah.
I guess we'll invite him back or something.
Yeah. Something. I swear I'll redo that again, and I will have this
That's
finger
true.
and trigger. Okay, whatever. Part 7. Best constructed JoJo, in my opinion. I thought Johnny Joestar
I've
was
seen
the
the
most
first
in-depth. Johnny Joestar is the most in-depth JoJo there is, really. I really like Johnny Joestar. I was like, wow, Araki really impressed me with this guy. I don't know what you guys think, but that's just my opinion.
Talk about a rise and fall and rise again. Because like he started
Yeah.
off as flashback. We get a bunch of flashbacks of Johnny, but the first one he's like this arrogant,
Yeah, he's like
cocky.
He's pretty much an asshole. That's how Part
Yeah.
7 starts, right? He's an asshole.
And then just one fuck up cost him his legs and cost him his whole career. So he's back at the bottom.
Oh my god.
He's looking at this ball run race, and then he, after meeting Gyro and being interested in this steel ball, he works up the courage to start the fucking steel ball race. and he just overcomes many hurdles and eventually gets his
Yeah. And learns how to walk again.
yeah. And like
No pun intended.
some of the saddest things I've ever read were the flashbacks with his father.
Oh man, that was sad.
Yeah, the whole
That
thing with the
part seven, part
with
seven,
Danny.
part seven was a bromance emotional story right there, man. Like that was really
And compared to the other parts, it was very serious in tone.
because
Yeah.
Yeah,
and for those who didn't know, and you didn't have to know this, but you were interested. Jojo went from weekly to monthly. That's why if you read part 7 in Kiss Manga or whatever, you'll see that the chapters get longer in page length. And by the time it was going like monthly, because I believe Ultra Jump is always monthly,
Yeah,
I believe.
probably.
Um,
And it's
it
also
just-
more mature.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
the
It was more.
content
It's a more mature branch of the Jump.
Yeah.
And so things I think you could tell the maturity by Ringo Road again, especially with that flashback. And it had nothing to do with money. I don't know what you did that sound for.
we should have
But,
been doing this get you, man.
Yeah. I mean, it was an emotional ride. Ending was phenomenal. The ending was phenomenal.
And
You know,
they brought
parts.
back the bellies, man.
Yeah, I would say it would be my favorite.
I think the thing with Gyro broke my heart. Like, Gyro is my favorite character.
Gyro, I never saw. Gyro, I never saw as sad. I just saw as interesting, like his flashback and everything. Him trying to save that boy was emotional. I'll say
For
that.
me, Gyro is my favorite character, probably of all JoJo.
I'd say Johnny's mine. Johnny.
No, no, man, but like, I felt emotion when Gyro died. I forgot how Gyro died again, but it was
He
like,
got shot by Valentine.
yeah. And then Johnny started crying, and then he's like, I could give you back Gyro. He's like, it wouldn't be the same Gyro. I'm like, damn, that's sad. And no, what really got sad was the ending, after the whole Diego Brando.
Oh,
become-
yeah.
Unfortunately, Johnny
The world.
doesn't win the race, and his father came back to see his son at the end.
Yeah.
That hit me hard. I'm
It
like,
did,
damn.
and he gave him the boots that he wasn't allowed to wear. Remember, something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like man, look. The first flashback was sad because he was just paying for bad reasons. But once you see that he was in the shadow of his older brother and he caused his death for saving the rat,
hmm
you really sympathize Johnny Joe stuff.
Right. Look, I love the ending. Like, okay, time for us to go home. Like him to Gyro. I'm like, damn, that's sad. There was a troll moment at the end though, with the kid dying. Anyways,
Yeah.
I thought that was
Yeah.
douchey. Yeah, that basically was that. It was just like the kid just Gyro went through all that stuff just to save the kid, and the kid died anyway. So what was it? He died from like a fever or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like
It
that.
was some random thing.
Yeah,
It was a
some
race
random thing.
against. It was a race against the clock for death.
And I liked how it ended, just like part 1 with the ship. They're growing on the ship.
Yeah, that is true, and that's
Oh, yeah.
where he meets the Higashikata lady, I think.
Yeah, that's how you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean that's not how it happened in part 1. But yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now part 8. Well, let's hold on. Best fight. Look, the thing that part 7 would be my favorite if it
So
wasn't
what?
for the fights. The fights were good, but
They're different.
they were different. But they're
Oh no, not again.
Uh-oh, boys.
Alejandro.
Like that, boys.
Anytime now. Oh my goodness, mother.
Alejandro should be coming back right now. Oh man.
What's another pose?
What are you guys doing?
We're just doing some poses.
Yeah, you liked out.
Yeah. Anyways, sorry about that. Oh, let's
He's
do.
back, boys.
Okay, best fight. Best fight for me had to be Tusk Part 3, I guess. That's good.
Damn, I can't think.
Yeah, because they're not that memorable because it was new. It was new. So, anyways, favorite character, Johnny Joestar.
Oh
Really,
yeah, man. I
Johnny
like that
Joestar.
record.
I really like that guy. I know Alvaro said it was Gyro. Least favorite character?
Those
Unforgettable character like the guy who did the balloon.
I like that fight. Again, really, Alejandro?
The one who did the balloon animals.
I like that fight, but the guy was just whatever. My least
Yeah.
favorite was that weird girl looking guy in the family.
Yeah. Okay, so we don't have any more internet problems here. Let's get to part 8 already. So let's invite back or no, let's talk about part 8 quickly. Nothing to talk about part 8 because it's very early on. 40 chapters in.
About fuck the Jesus Christ, man.
Oh yeah. You find out later on that it was actually Jesus Christ. It was Jesus Christ. It wasn't some saint. It was Jesus Christ himself, his body parts. Now, that comes in later, but it's part 8 doesn't start off that way, that they just go talk about what happened afterwards. It just goes straight towards 2011 during the, what was it, the Sendai? Where's it Rocky from? Or Rocky from? Sendai. The Sendai earthquake. Of course, it was on the coast, so it wasn't just Sendai, but it was the 2011 tsunami, and you can see iPhones there. You can see wall eyes. I still don't understand the wall eyes. So, like, what happened? Like, when the earthquake happened, these things just appeared?
Yeah, kind of. It's like
So, something must have caused the earthquake, something supernatural. So, yeah,
something
crazy.
supernatural, something bizarre.
Wait, is that kind of like we forgot to mention the because you know how the stands come from space. It's a meteor. The arrows formed from the meteor. Right?
Yes, the arrows, yeah.
The meteor crashed in a desert in part 7, right? And that's where Johnny got his stand, right?
Yeah.
Is the wall? Does that have anything to do with stands?
It does.
Oh,
wait,
It is
no,
in stands.
The wall
I think
lines is like a
the,
meteor, or something, right?
Okay, I think it wasn't a meteor. Wasn't it the corpse parts that gave people stands?
Yeah, because when they have like when Gyro put on the eye of Jesus Christ, he had a stand, but then he gave it up and he didn't have a stand
Oh
anymore.
yeah, you're right. I thought
That's
the
how-
meteor.
Yeah.
What was the meteor? What was the meteor in part 7 then?
That the meteor was part 6.
No, there was a
Part
meteor.
5.
Remember?
Yeah.
No, dude. Remember the desert in part 7?
No, dude, no, you're thinking something else.
No. There was a desert in part 7, but I think
Yeah,
that
but
was just where the corpse.
that was the
part
left arm. That was the left arm of Jesus Christ.
The meta.
Probably
Yeah.
says something meteor coming there.
No, but like stands do come from a meteor. That was like described in like part 5, I think. They found a meteor and
No,
Dio caved arrows out of them.
It's the arrows that come from the meteors, but the
Yeah.
people. The people cannot be born with stands.
Anyways, so there's still theories going on about part 8. What's this? What could happen and everything. There's not even a main villain yet. Gappy, that's how we're gonna describe him because we don't even know who he really is. It's one half Yoshikage Kira, an alternate universe, of course, and a guy we don't know. And I guess we could describe a theory, but I think it's still too early on. There's still not enough evidence that have surfaced to really pinpoint who this guy is.
I'd say we're halfway through the series so far.
Yeah, most likely.
I don't think halfway. I think 1/4. To be honest with you.
Well, Silver On was 95 chapters, was it?
Yeah, 95 chapters. I think part 8 will go long.
And it was 95, but like The
25
first
Yeah, the
20
first
of them
25 were just weekly, so it's
were
short.
weekly.
But
So
you also got to keep in mind those weekly chapters were very long for weekly chapters.
Yeah, for
30
weekly, yeah, they were very long for weekly chapters
They're
too.
30 pages each.
yeah, man. One probably like Oda's like, hey man, like why is this guy trying to take over my space? Kick this guy out.
Oda had short chapters. What are you talking about?
Nah, well,
They're long in words, not
whatever.
pages.
Look, part 8, I really like it. I'm really interested in it. The mystery aspect is wonderful. Nothing else to say about it really.
I love the
Least favorite character,
Jobin, dude. No, not Jobin. What's his face?
Joshu.
Joshu. That guy's a clown.
Joshu.
That guy's
The guy
such a clown, dude.
I love that guy.
His stand, Nut King Call, where he pretty much he thinks Yashua's getting onto him, right? He's like, oh yeah, let me undress you.
Yeah.
She's like, ah. Yashua, I really like her. She's a good character.
I don't know. I don't think she's a good character. I
Yeah,
think
you know
she's
that
least favorite.
Yashua is the alternate universe Koichi, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
it's weird
What
like
do you
that.
guys think of Yashu? Jobin and Joshu's sister. That pedophile ass scene, dude.
What are you talking about?
Where she's like, oh, she's like, love me, Josuke or whatever.
Oh yeah, she's best girl,
Who, the older sister?
No, the younger sister, man.
younger one, the one that like
Oh, she's
comes
like
on
trying to
to
seduce-
yeah,
Oh, that. Yeah, that's weird. Well, I mean, he is adopted, so.
best girl,
He's 19, and she's
got the
16.
panda. hoodie.
Well, 3-year difference, and they're still teenagers. Well, I mean, he has the mind of a 4th grader, so.
Wait a second, what's it called? Gappy.
Yeah.
All right, I think Kira was he 19, Kira, or Kira was like in his 20s? Don't you think? That version of Kira?
Something like that, yeah.
Kira?
Yeah, because he was a medic. wasn't he?
Alternate
Yeah,
universe?
he was already living on his own.
He was a medic, right?
Yeah,
The alternate universe? Or the. The
alternate.
Oh, yeah,
No,
yeah,
no.
he was living on his own, yeah. But what he was doing during the earthquake, that's what all pinpoints to it, Because I know he talked to that surfer guy. I forgot his name.
Yeah, the guy in the first fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Yoshikage Kira from JoJo Leon is 29 years old. He was born in 1982.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay, so.
Gappy, and Gappy is like we don't know shit about Gappy, so we're kind of just as lost as someone.
We're not. I like him a lot. Whatever fusion he is, I think as a fusion as a character, I think he's great. I think he's funny. I think he's cool.
Because the crazy thing about it is, at first you think he's like this weird, seductive dude by looking at those pictures with like him, like with these women tied up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was like he forgot his memories and he found out that he's that type of person.
Yeah, man. Well,
Yeah,
good thing
but-
it wasn't.
I feel like this could be like Oedipus the King if it's a reference. Because if you go back to Oedipus the King, it's about the curse or destiny, how he's destined
Mhm.
to learn that, what happened to his father, what happened to his mother. So if Gappy, let's call him Gappy, Jotuke, whatever, if he goes on to find out what the truth is, I think he'll not like the truth. So he's probably going to be the most tragic JoJo, really. So I can't say anything about villains. So best fights,
Best
still
fight.
too early on. Still too early on. I feel like there's gonna be an excellent fight. I guess the Beetle fight.
I got a feeling this fight right now is going to be really good with the new tornado stand.
Well, I don't care about him. But the Beetle fight,
Um,
it was like it put me back to like Darby the Gambler.
yeah, kind of.
It was like betting.
That was very long though.
Okay, so let's add back JX Joe. Jeffrey.
All right, let me hit him up right now.
Yeah.
So we
I think
got
this,
to talk about
I
our
think this
favorite
pod-
stuff.
I think this podcast went great.
Yeah.
Good podcast.
Yeah. Okay. Is he back?
I sent him to join again. Like part A, I'm really liking it a lot. It's very relatable. Like you can see them play PS3 at one point.
You
I don't
do?
know what my favorite fight is though.
You do?
Yeah, I think Yashua's sister or mother or something like that.
No, like PS3.
Yeah, you see him play PS3.
I don't remember that.
Like I like.
So he's like Josuke when he was playing the SNES.
Yeah, that was funny. What
Yeah.
What'd you guys think of Giorno's appearance in
Oh,
Part
that
A?
was cute.
The Haruno Shirobana right there.
That kid, I feel that kid is gonna come back. I have a feeling that kid's gonna come back. Yeah, he's gonna play in.
That would be nice.
I don't know. I think it
And
might have been just like a little Easter egg.
yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you guys think of the whole Higashikata family in that thing? Because they got this weird dynamic where you have to.
Yeah.
And what do you know, dude? The wall wasn't the wall eyes. Wasn't that the ground where they merge people?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was
And Johnny-
caused by the earthquake.
Shit.
So it has to go back to the origin, and the origin is the earthquake. What caused the earthquake? You know.
We forgot to
Because
mention
if
Johnny
Stan-
Joestar saving his son.
Yeah, I know, but hold on, but like. Because the stands come from Jesus Christ parts, so when Johnny Joestar gets those parts to go save his son, how does that play into the earthquake? You know? So this is just theorizing, you know?
Because like that's when the parallel really happens. When
Yeah.
when what's his face Johnny Joestar, when he saves his son, that is when you realize he's just like Jonathan, who also risked his life to save his son.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a very emotional thing, and they had to hide him what he actually did by crushing his face with a rock.
Right.
Yeah.
Remember that?
That was crazy,
And
man.
he utilized the merging technique.
He's the most passionate of all JoJo's, Johnny Joestar.
That's when I fell in love. I'm like, oh man, this guy's the secret.
When you said fell in love, whatever, but
Okay.
yeah, okay. Is JX Joe back or?
I sent him to the request right quick.
If he's not back, well, whatever. Let's just discuss it anyways. So we went through all the parts. It felt like a long journey, guys. I'm glad I went with you guys. It was a great journey.
Shut your mouth, man.
So, best part.
Part 4.
We can all agree cohesively.
Part 4, Part 7.
Part 4. Part 4.
Part 4, Part 7.
Part 4, Part 6 for me. Because I noticed that when we were talking about Part 4, we were all in agreement.
Dude, we're fanboying over Part 4.
We went long and fun. We went long and hard for Part 4. And she gave it, man. And Part 4 was just greatness. So I think we could all put Part 4 as our somewhere there, you know. And
The favorite or whatever.
yeah, and we could have our own sub favorite. We have our own sub favorite part to it. So I'm gonna put my sub favorite as Part 6. Jeffrey.
Part 7 tells a story. Part 5 will close the story.
I'm glad you didn't put Part 5 there. And Alvaro.
There's a dog.
If you could please just.
Yo, take Danny out of that, man.
Okay, so favorite part aside from Part 4?
And?
Second favorite?
7 for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna agree into top of it.
Well, what do you say, Jeffrey? Did you say Part 5 or no?
Part 5 is close third.
Wow, that's saying a lot. Wow.
The story was just much better in 7, and the characters were much better.
Yeah. So Part 4, we could all be in agreement. Part 4. Araki's favorite JoJo. I don't know why. I don't know why he didn't. Wait, was that before he even started doing Part 7? That top 10 JoJo characters.
That was right when he started Part 6.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know what he thinks about Johnny Joestar. I thought Johnny Joestar was great. However, Joseph is still my favorite JoJo just because of Part 2. Part 2 was greatness. Because JoJo's also depend on the part they're in. JoJo was okay in Part 3. I mean, he was just there. He was the hero. But I think Part 4 he became the mentor, and in Part 6 he was the father figure. So that was interesting. Let's talk about our favorite JoJo.
Johnny.
For me, it's between Josuke and Johnny. Yeah, I can't pick.
Giorno.
Alright. Johnny. Then it's Joseph. Then it's Jolie.
Okay, yeah, I go with that list. Yeah. No, I'll go with yeah. You said Joseph, Johnny, and Jolene, right?
Johnny, Joseph, Jolie.
Yeah, I'll go with the Triple J. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're all Jays.
No,
But
fucking J's, man.
yeah, yeah,
But
you're right.
Gianna.
Except Gianna, because he's pathetic. Anyways,
He's the wackest. I have to agree there.
okay.
Why? Explain why your favorites are those characters.
Okay,
Well,
well, it also, like I said before, it depends on the part that they're in. Joseph was brilliant. He defeated the strongest villain, well, supposedly the strongest villain in JoJo history. And you got Jolene. She just fit the. What would Part 6 be without Jolene? If it was just with a male character, it would have been boring because it depends on the females and all, because it was a setting like that. So it was worked out like that, and she worked perfectly because that was how it was formulated in Part 6. And Johnny had the most depth out of all JoJo's, far
yeah,
out.
I
Yeah.
definitely agree. Like, like I said before, man, the rise and fall and rise again of Johnny Joestar.
For real, for
His
real.
he didn't win his ultimate demise. Um, proudly saving his son and all the things that happened before
Yeah.
just makes him the most. And just the fact that he overcame being a cripple and just didn't win, but in his heart and in our hearts, he won that race, people. He went through
Yeah,
the
he
won that race.
he got out of there walking, dude. He got out back on his feet. He got back on his. It's like a metaphor, but it's not pun intended. It's really true. He got out of there walking, you know, back on
And
his
he made
feet.
his father proud, man. At the end of the day,
Dude, when his father came back, dude, I'm like, this is
man.
brilliant.
Dude.
However, I didn't really care about the villain. That also was bad for me for Part 7. I don't know.
Diego Brando, I thought he was gonna be the villain, to be honest. But Diego wasn't that bad.
Oh, Diego, yeah.
No, but I mean, Funny Valentine. Whatever. I didn't really care for him much. He was fat in the beginning, wasn't he? Or that was because he was like two alternate universes. One of him fat.
No, the corpse part made him fit.
Yeah, right.
The corpses made him fit.
Yeah. Anyways.
Joseph, how can you not like Joseph, man? Most entertaining, most electrifying.
Oh my God.
The definition of a Jojo right there. And Jojo, just because she went through a lot of shit in the beginning, man, like she neglected by her father.
And her sacrifice, dude, her sacrifice just to save just to save a kid. Emporio, that's heartwarming. Yeah, that's heartwarming right there.
Yeah.
I just like the female aspect of her and just
yeah, she was great.
Like she's like, I don't need no man. She was like one of those type girls.
Oh my God, yeah, it's true, you know.
Men have been fucking me over out here.
Yeah, look.
And with reason.
So we discussed favorite part, favorite JoJo. Let's discuss theories other than Gappy. We already discussed that. Alien guy. Will there be another part? Who knows? That's the great thing about JoJo. You never know what you're gonna get or what you're gonna expect, because that's just how greatness it is. How much greatness it has. Exactly. So I just wanted to thank for the guys watching, guys here. Thank you for coming. Wanted to thank he's not here right now because he left because he didn't want to get spoiled. Joe. Thank you for coming. You really helped us out a lot. Thank you for the support from Jeremy and Underrated Game. And I don't know, we'll do another one of these, but
we should do another one of these one day.
One day. But what else can we discuss? We'll see.
The order. We just shoot shit about the series.
We don't even have to talk about JoJo. We could talk about different broadcasts, different series or something like that. Maybe we catch up with Gintama. We could talk about Gintama. That'd be cool.
Catch up to Gintama.
That's gonna be long. Bro. Yeah, you know.
Or y'all can watch Monogatari.
Yeah. So thank you guys again for coming, and have a good night.
Later.
Later.